everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme, and today we're back playing more Starters Order 7. Welcome, people, welcome. We are going to jump right into this, and yeah, we got a graded race coming up for Fader to kick things off. And oh my god, it was the first race. I didn't expect it to be the first race. Wow, that's an entertaining race right there, and we come last because we both did and because we were sweating up badly. Great. There's not a lot of these races on the schedules for 2-year-olds, and that was one of them. Okay, Zagrala needs about a mile. Nobody else is actually making a jump yet. I guess we're just gonna be breeding for a little bit until I can find more races. Yeah, this is yeah, just like any other schedule, really. The 2-year-old races, I mean, they're there, they're good. Everything kind of works really nicely, but at the same time, God, everybody's breeding. Everybody's breeding with the one I want to breed with right now. There we go. Let's take a quick look. Melting Pot is up to a mile. Fader still not. Vincentian is. Stafford Charlie isn't. Zagrala is. So we still got 5 furlongs. Let's start with those. 5 or maybe a 6 furlong race. I mean, that's selling. Only get 1. We get 5, which is game didn't like that for some reason. Selling, 3 selling. So the Juvenile and Bashford and the Debutante. So I guess Debutante and the Juvenile, I guess, would be my choices. Okay. 7 furlong and a mile. The 7. 7 is a selling race. That's fine. And we've got an open selling race and an open selling. So there will be nothing for a little while. Okay. That's where we are. 1st of July. So I go back to breeding. Having a ball's already been bred with Laura, but we can set that up ready to go. As soon as I see that name clear, there we go. We can confirm and dive back in. Obviously a popular stud right now. There we go. Stafford Charlie, Hollywood. Straight in and onto the track. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah, this is the problem with only like a 2-year-old season. This is why I normally do this bit off camera, because it is a little more crazy. We have up the actual quality of the race graphics to see how that affects things. Right now we are in decent position, stalking behind, mostly a speed up, then around this back stretch and on the turn. Looks like the Greg is starting to make a little bit of a move up there. Outcrock and Hot Prospect as well, as we blow past Mosley up into the lead. Maidfoot and 3 Owls still at the rear. Outcrop is coming at a decent clip here. The final furlong, it's like 6 lengths in the lead. We sort of hold that to 5 to 6 at a half a furlong. They started to fade. The rest of the field's starting to come up on them a little bit. The Greg up into 3rd. Good run, good win by Stafford there. A 5-length victory in the end. 103 rating, gets a grade. I mean, that's what we're here for. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are here for. We now have a 98, we'd like to get over 100, and then Fader, we'd like to get a grade and, over 100, which the debutante certainly could do. Might not, but certainly could do. Yeah, I'm good with that. 8th, okay. Oh, we almost skipped. Oh boy. Okay, the debutante again. I'm just trying to get through these races and the 2-year-old season as quick as possible. We'll get a lot of races done if we can find them in this video. But my plan is to try and get through as much of this season as possible. Hopefully, possibly, the whole 2-year-old season. And then we can pick up in the next video with actually 3-year-olds. And open up all the Triple Crown races as well as so many more. Always Dixie and Best Known Secret at the front with sudden interest on Island Destiny. We got D-Day Bay, Conquistadora, Dolly Cough Drop, and Lady Blaze there as well. We're all starting to make a move up now. Conquistadora and Dolly Cough Drop either side of us. We get pushed out. Now past sudden interest into the lead inside the final half a furlong. Driving in here. Conquistadora, decent run. Second place for them. Vader hits it. 87 up to 101 with a grade 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Boom. All we need is Zigrala. All we need is Zigrala. Need distance. Only Vader doesn't need distance. Superb. It's still not really much there. I could run an allowance race. I could. We'd be top weight. We'd be 6 pounds heavier than we should be in that field, and I don't like that. Where would we be looking at? 20th of August. Okay. So around the 20th of August is probably when we need to kick back in. That's fine. Not going to be much until that point. And a few of our bloodlines are developing distance early, which is, again, interesting, but not too bad. Set up. Brave Company. Okay. Zigrala. Zigrala. Light 5. Could go to mile 1. Maybe that means we're 7. That's in between the two kind of perfectly. Good finish, not a ton of cruising burst. I mean, that kind of makes sense. The other one I could put in the debutante would be Fader, who definitely doesn't need the run right now. Definitely doesn't need the run. Stafford Charlie over 7 might work as well. We'll put them. No, we won't. No, we won't. So, melting pot. Melting pot could go in. That could get us another grade 2 there. I'd like to put a grade 1 up there, honestly. I would like a grade 1 up there. And to find Vincentian a grade 1 as well, but I'm not against it. I think that would be the key thing, is I'm not against it, and that gives us a little bit more time to get done with another couple of breeding prospects. So pretty sure Marshall Profits are best in the breeding barn. Already breeding with Sweet Avon as well. So gonna put us 5th or 6th. Should be able to set the last one up. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to set. Because we're still breeding. Okay, Zagrala and Melting Pot. None of you have jumped even further. Yes, you have. Zagrala, you son of a gun. Oh, boys. Well, there's a debutante gone, and Fader could have run it. Fader could easily run that. Well, hell, distance, just 2-year-old on a mile 1. Should have probably just ran it. Do we just go for that? Maybe. 7 furlongs of a Sentian. I don't mind that. Okay, 7 furlongs or a mile. I don't mind. We've got the Dewhurst. We got the O'Brien National. Let me take the first one. We'll get those up to 3 runs apiece and hope that works out for us. I guess that might be the best way of doing this right now. I'm still learning these races and kind of my best options at each point. Melting Pot, let's just go. Jump in the race, find out what we're doing, how it's going to look. Not too bad of a start there. Out in the middle, we got Wisteria Lane and ourselves up near the front with Hot Prospect now moving into the league. Back with the Greg, Wajina, D-Day Boy, Skint, and Skunkwahan. We are moving up on the outside. Here comes D-Day Boy and Wisteria Lane with the Greg as well. Final 1.5 now then, kicking off down the home stretch. 1 final furlong. The Greg's going to fall off. D-Day Bay has this race all sewn up right now, about half a length from us. There comes a final push inside the final half a furlong. Melting Pot by about a length, just pushed out and got up and on it. Up to 106 as a second, grade 2. Could probably win a grade 1. And yeah, we're going to stick on that 75 till the end of the season. I really don't see that we can expect realistically to be better than 75 ability. That kind of sucks, but hey, we've got some good racers. We've got some good runners. We are in position right now. Now, since we've had our breeding kind of done, we can skip now to September. Everybody is in full, having a ball. That has been taken care of. We now travel to Curra in Ireland, and let's see what we can do. The Goffs Vincent O'Brien National, 7 furlong grade 1. I'm not sure on distance. We should be favourite. We should be the best horse in this field. We've run well so far. But we're on turf. We're in the rain. And it's a right-hand turn. So, Vincentian, for the first time, really going to be tested. We're going to go towards the front with Superhero, Picasso, McDonald Moore, What a Breeze, the Brave Traveller, leading out the rear to Averos and Superinde Espere. Okay, that's a little too early to slow down. Coming towards that 1.5, we're in the lead. We've got about a length over the chasing field. We've got 4 horses there, led by McDonald Moore. We've got Superhero now falling away inside now. The final furlong down to half a furlong from home. The crowd are going wild. Vincentian's holding on. Vincentian is distancing. It's almost 3 across the line for third place. What a Breeze edging out the Brave Traveller and Superinde Espere. But we take it 5 1/4. Vincentian with a big, big win. 2 Grade 1 wins, up to a 119. I was really hoping that we'd hit the 120. I was really, really hoping we'd hit 20. But yeah, Vincentian, 3 races, 3 wins. That's, you can't get much better than that. And we're well travelled. An American maiden, big win, got the job done. 12 1/4 while being laid back. We move over then to Australia for Rose Hill's Golden Slipper over 6 furlongs, 11 3/4 in a poor, unfit field. We move up to 7 furlongs, head over to Ireland to Curragh for the Guelphs Vincent O'Brien National, and we win by 5 1/4. Yeah. That was just good. Maybe we prefer a mile. Maybe he'd prefer a mile. I do not know. But right now, that's really good. Melting Pot, decent maiden, decent grade 2, up to 7 furlongs in a feature race and got that done. 106 rating. Very, very happy. Fader. Hey, we won the debutante. We've got a grade 3. We've got over 100. That took 4 races. Stafford Charlie, couple of dodgy maidens. But we won a decent maiden, then won the Juvenile Championship at Hollywood by 5 lengths. That's a pretty decent start. And Zagrala, maiden, close, but good enough. Grade 3, not close, more than good enough. And now we've got a decent race set up for them. Probably not on distance at all. Don't really have distance adaptability either. I'm hoping that maybe we tell the jockey to go early. Maybe that helps. I don't know. I really, really don't know. There were some more grade 1s that we could put people in. Possibly. Don't know how that would work. We could. I don't know if we should. I think we shouldn't. I honestly do think that we should not. But Fader and Zagrala. Fader up first. Big Talk is here with some good wins under their belt. We're going to go in. We're going to go in. We're going to try. Fader's currently our worst 2-year-old. There's a chance now she suddenly becomes one of the best. The 7 furlong Darley Dewhurst grade 1 2-year-olds on the July course. Behind the sign, 7 from home. See here, it's a decent start. We're going to hug towards the rear of the field. We're in and out a little bit. That's not a great sign. That's really not a great sign. Banco Suivi on the outside, then into Ailema and Salvia on the near the rail. We're moving into position. And oh my God, we're all going to go 2 from home. 2 from home, there's the entire field apart from King in waiting in the mix. Banco Suivi is going to fall off on the back end too. Looks like Victoria Mill, Big Talk, Purple Affair in here. Purple Affair now going to drop out. I'm really worried about Big Talk. The favourite looks really good, but we are keeping ahead. We are pushing out. We took the risk. It's come back in our favour. Vader didn't fade. Vader stayed. Oh my god. What's next? That's right. Vader gonna get paid. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Grade 1, 108 rated. Jumps up a little bit. Looks like a good horse. Needs some cruising burst to do a little bit more distance, perhaps. Decent run. Decent run. I really now hope Sagrala can win. I really hope Sagrala can win. But no waiting for this. The 1 mile bets 365. Phillies mile. Please. 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 This is taking a long time. There we go. So the Phillies mile, sponsored by Bet365 on the July course. The 2-year-olds Grade 1 race. We're here against the rail. It's a solid start. It's not amazing, but it's not poor either. And we are going to move up into space. It does look on the outside. Fashion and Longtail Sally look really good. Iris May in the mix as well. Brown Trout and ourselves up on the inside. We need to zoom the camera all the way out to keep a tail on Long Tall Sally. But about 3.5 from home, we start making our move. Here comes Way Back When. Here comes Stickleback as well. Down to the final furlong. Long Tall Sally isn't going to really be a factor towards the end of this race, perhaps. Brown Trout gets headed out. Longtail Sally doesn't look like they've got the speed here at the end. And we just about get up and push out. Push through. I really expected Long Tall Sally to fall off. I really did. I figured the outside might stay, but I didn't expect them to stay that well. Brown Trout kind of fell off a little bit and ran green. Okay. So, we got a little lucky there, perhaps. Got a little lucky there. Okay. We double dipped. We tried it. We risked it. We got it. And the survey says everyone's over 100 rating. Everyone's over 100 rating. We got 3 grade 1s, a grade 2 and a grade 3. Let's go. The Growler with a grade 1 and 3. Stafford Charlie's only got his grade 3. Vincentian has got the 2 grade 1s. Vader is a 1 and 3 melting pot with a pair of seconds. So, we need to upgrade Stafford Charlie and melting pot. 6 is going to be too short. Mile 1 going to be too far. 7 furlongs or a mile. What works? Racing Post, the Champagne Stakes, then the Summer, then the Laguerre, then yeah, we're just gonna throw ourselves in. Throw ourselves in. I'm probably not going to run well on tour. You don't mind turf. Means you've really got to go to Doncaster. You go to Doncaster, that means Stafford Charlie goes in the Champagne Stakes at Brooklyn. And we see. First tests for these 2 horses at a grade 1 level. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, there's only one way to find out. The only race at Doncaster is the Racing Post Trophy. Melting Pot, 3 wins, will be favourite. There are decent horses in here. And Restless Date has come over from Australia. We've got Wisteria Lane and Skint. I think we're better than both of those. And then Manad, Prince Daniel, and Nacho Libre. We do not know. They are all in this race. We are all in it to win it. 1 mile racing post trophy, Class 1, Grade 1, for 2-year-olds here on turf at Doncaster. We're off to a good start, not too bad at all. We're going to move towards the front. Prince Daniel alongside us, and then back to Manad and Restless Darte, the 2 greys. We got Skint in between them, back to Wisteria Lane, and Nacho Libre currently at the rear. Looks like the Aussie horse is going to drop off. Here comes Manad up into the fight at the end of this long straight. We'll see Wisteria Lane is up here as well, but down underneath 1.5, and we have driven for the line quite early. Inside a final furlong marker there. We are about 4 to 5 lengths clear. Skint is in second. Wisteria Lane drops off slightly in third place. And we come home cantering nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let's go. Melting Pot. 4 3/4. 112 rating. Got the Grade 1 win. Doesn't quite get up to 80, but there we go. We didn't really think that they would be. Grade 1 on Melting Pot. Grade 1 on Fader. Grade 1 on Vincentian. Grade 1 on Zigrala. All over 105 rating. Stafford Charlie's on 103 with 3 days till their Grade 1 test. We are saving the game because I don't want no crashes. There's the 3 days. I'm saving the game again. Champagne Stakes. Brooklyn, baby. Almost skipped a day. You saw where my mouse was. You saw where my mouse was. We're going to be favourites. We don't know. Oh, we just don't know. Europe Brooklyn, the 1 mile Champagne Stakes, Class 1, Grade 1 for 2-year-olds upon the dirt track. We are near the middle. It's a little bit of a lazy start there. Quite a few horses got out just before us. We're going to fall into the chasing pack. We've got King's Bayonet in second set on the outside in front of us. Witch's Hat leads. On our inside, Kathleen Francis, Lady in Colour on the outside. And against the rail is Nimu, I guess? Yes. Among Us All, Quindalale, the Greg, Distant Sun and Chroracle are all up in the mix. We are 1.5 from home. We're in clear territory between Kiki Dalil and Witch's Hat. There is the final furlong marker. We are starting to chew the distance down to Witch's Hat. Kiki Dalil is coming through big time on the outside. Is there a fight back from Witch's Hat? There's not. We're just going to take it by about half a length. It doesn't matter how we win. It matters that we won. Stafford Charlie is a Grade 1 2-year-old. 103 rated. That right there, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. Is what we like. And up to 109. Beautiful. 5 races for Stafford Charlie. 5 for Fader. But they made it. There's 4 for Melting Pot. But they made it. And there's 3 wins in 3 for Vincentian and Zigrala. They made it. Vincentian definitely gets first crack at any big race he wants. He's been unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. He's already got nearly 2.5 million in prize money. Yeah. Kind of what you buy an unraced 2-year-old for. He's already earned that if we had paid that. Oh my. Oh my. So yeah, there's 1 million between Melting Pot and Fader. There's 1 million between Stafford and Zigrala. And then there's 2.4 from Vincentian. You look at that, maybe more towards 2.5. When you add all the everything is, you're looking at about 4.5 million, which is what our season is. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 3 second places. Fader blew up and didn't run well, so that is, not a good race, that big 0. But 16 wins in 20 races with 2-year-olds is pretty good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be able to look at these horses and see all these grade ones. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. 2-year-olds can be raced. 2-year-olds can be raced on this schedule. 2-year-olds can be raced. Does it mean they're good horses? No. But is it fun? Oh, hell yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Zagrala. Zagrala and Vincentium both need runs. So many. There are so many. Do I go to France? Do I go to France? Let's go to France. Go to France. Longchamp. Let's hit them both up. Let's hit them both up. Melting Pot. Perhaps can do 7 furlongs. Do we want to try Melting Pot that early? Probably not. Can throw you in there. Growler really needs. Can't really throw her in. Can't throw her in. Surely she should be up towards the 1 mile 1. And if she's up towards 1 mile 1 range, then the juvenile fillies might suit. Stafford Charlie can just take a risk. We're playing with house money right now. We're playing with house money. We ignore the summer, we go a little bit later, and then... yeah. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a longer video than I planned because I wanted to go to the end of the season. But I think these are the last races on the schedule. I honestly doubt there's going to be anything realistically sort of after there for us. And I really believe that's true. Okay. So yeah, I think I've got to run these. I do think I have to run these. So, Vader and Vincentian head to France. We got the Jean-Luc Lagardère and we've got the Marcel Bouchac. We head to Longchamp, Paris. We don't know anything about this field. We don't know these French horses. We don't know how we're going to handle the trip. But oh boy, we're up and running. The Qatar Prix Jean-Luc Lagardère. 1 mile, class 1, grade 1. 2-year-olds on turf, a right-handed track. And we're off almost as a collective union there, everybody quite well. We're not too bad at the traps. We're going to fall back towards the rear of the field. Alongside Idris, perilously equipped, Euro-equipped boy, Positivity. Up to 902nd chance an Imperialist with Lively Baron in third behind Un Desperado against the rail and Garda up top. We are starting to make our move. We move a little to the outside. Give ourselves a lane. Make the big move up. And now we're 2 furlongs from home. Garda goes up into the lead. We're storming through though. Here goes Vincentian. No second chances already out of the race. They have pulled up feelingly with an injury. We are in the lead by about half a length coming through that final furlong marker. We are distancing and embarrassing Garda and the rest of this field. What a distance. What a run. Vincentian takes the Qatar Prix Jean-Luc Lagardère here at Longchamp by 8.5 lengths. Oh, yes. Oh, we enjoyed that one. We enjoyed that one. Machine. The machine. Okay. This could still go badly wrong. We could have some really bad runs here. But like I say, I think we are playing with house money. In terms of, we're already over 100 rated. We got our grade 1s. We know these horses are good. Fade up. 1 mile. Total Prix Marcel Boussac. Here at Longchamp. Grade 1. Class 1. Mile for 2-year-olds. Again on turf. The right-handed course. We're in the middle. And again, almost unanimously out as one. Henka a little beyond the rest of the field there, I feel. Very fancy towards the front. Everybody else bunch. Penka will go up now into the lead. We are technically last and swapping with What a Breeze. We might get blocked off. We need a pathway. Can we get a pathway? It's so tightly packed. We got to go to the outside. Has that killed our chance? Just special in our way for a while, but we have gone to the outside. Wiesenblut is the favourite here for me. Lady Fancy has done so well. What a Breeze and ourselves coming from the rear. If we lose this, I do think it was mainly because we were blocked off. I don't know how close we're going to get. I'd like to think we get up into second, which is where we are right now. That is a very good run, and indeed, I think we had a chance at winning this race. But we were blocked off. Not good run by the jockey. Not a good run. Could have gone outside, didn't go outside, tried to go up through a very tightly packed field, and got the worst case scenario. A bunch of 4 or 5 horses, one in front, a couple on the inside, one on the outside, another that could have kind of gone anywhere, maybe even behind us and blocked us off at times. Not the best. That kind of stopped us from going and getting into position for the finish. We had to hold back. We finally got clear, went round the outside, edged out What a Breeze. Good run. Didn't have what Wiesenblut had, which was a clear run. But hey, still a very good race. That's a big race. And that's a very good run. So a little bit of a disappointment there with Fader in that we don't get the second grade 1. We don't move up too much. We're only on 112. Vincentian up to 121 with 3 Group 1 wins already. Oh, j'adore. J'adore. Since we were just in France. J'adore. 1 mile, 110 yard BC Juvenile Fillies. The Breeders' Cup meeting. We're here at Arcadia. We should be favourite. We are favourite. From 101 down to 5 to 2s. Why did we start at 101 as a... what? As a grade 1 winner? Come on. BC Juvenile Fillies, Class 1, Grade 1, 2-year-olds on dirt. 1 mile, 110 yards at Arcadia, and we are off. And it's not too bad a start at all. We have, I believe, a 17-horse field. They've got 5 out in the front. Always Dixie, Ripple of Pride, Buckner's Girl, Dolly Parton. And then back to Vea Vague. Then it's us with Lady in Colour, Kathleen Francis as well in the mix. We've got Fei Song and Visto towards the rear. We are coming up a little bit now into position. We are not going to be blocked off. We are coming up now inside the final 2 furlongs. Always Dixie goes. We go. They are slightly pushing out on us, but can we hold them? We can. We're starting to turn on the charm just before the final furlong marker. Diving past, driving out now, down the home stretch. Half a furlong to go. Denise coming through very strongly. Will take 3rd place. Always Dixie in 2nd. The rest of the field all collectively within about a length of each other. But that is a fine win for Zigrala. Big, big win. Beautiful. 4 lengths. 105 up to 110. 2nd grade 1 win. Absolutely love it. And I'm not sure the distance fully suited. We could do another half a furlong, but oh yeah, that's my kind of race. I think we got 1 tomorrow, or 2 tomorrow, not on today. Yes, good. Save the game. Feda, 700,000 in prize money. Vincentian, 2.6. Zigrala, just over 2. Melting Pot, coming up to 500,000 with a run today. Stafford Charlie, just over 500,000 with their run today. BC Juvenile, 1 mile, 110 yards for Stafford Charlie. And the Juvenile Turf for the Breeders' Club is going to be where we see thing hot. 3rd favourite in the mix. Here we go. We won the Phillies version of this race just now with Zigrala. They might have wanted a bit more distance. I'm going to say Stafford Charlie might want a bit less distance. But we are running. And we're going for gold. On the outside, not a bad start. We're going to move up towards the lead, and we are going to come inside, which means we don't get blocked off. We don't run a wide bend. We don't need a long trip. King's Bayonet with a couple of lengths in the lead there. Humungosaur, and here comes Deportivo on the outside. Looks like Yorkshire Knight as well. We're going to come back in, coalesce for the turn. And we're just going to avoid getting blocked off down to the final 1.5. Yorkshire Knight Deportivo right there. King's Bayonet falls off. Big Talk is in this one, but not doing much so far. Down to about half a furlong from home now. Running for the line. Yorkshire Knight's fallen off. Deportivo's fallen off. Here comes Skint. Up into second. Bay Willow third. But another big win. 4 lengths for Stafford Charlie. 109 up to 112. And oh boy. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. The last race on the card there would be the Breeders' Club Juvenile Turf. Another 17 horses. Melting Pot favourite. Top rated. Best horse? We will see. But the night race, the final one, the 2-year-old Grade 1, Class 1, Breeders' Club Juvenile Turf. 1 mile here at Arcadia. We're on the turf. We're ready. It's a slowish start, but we are not left for dead. We go out towards the lead on the outside of Major Malarkey. We've also got Rogue Reporter and Lightwell in the mix with a bunch of others. Now it seems as Nashwan takes the lead. We zoom the camera in down the back stretch. We're going to run a little bit of a wide turn, but that is okay. The long trip around never hurt us anyway. Final 2 furlongs. Look at these horses go. There goes Cunning Act. They've now got to be a favourite with that kind of step up in pace. But here comes Sakib and Pastoral Pursuit. Sakib drops off. Pastoral comes with us all on the inside. We all dive past Cunning Act. We're in the lead. We're driving out by about a length. Melting Pot will take it. And oh boy, what a finish to the season. 3/4 of a length. What a win. What a time. Save the game. 4 out of 4 wins for Zagrala. 2 million prize money. 4 out of 4 wins for Vincentian. 2.6. Melting Pot ends with 5 wins in a row. 1.2 million. And then we've got Stafford Charlie. 2 million after 6 races. And Fader. Less than a million. 700,000. We would have got close to a million. But everyone's over 110 rated. Everybody's won a grade. Everybody's won at least 2 graded races. Melting Pot's got 220. Vader 101. Vincentian's got 300. Stafford Charlie 201. And the same for Zigrala. That should be it for the season. So yeah, join me in the next one. A little bit of a longer video. But hey, what do you think of a 2-year-old season in this schedule? How's that look to you guys? Zagrala, fully maxed out. Stafford Charlie, fully maxed out. Vincentian, fully maxed out. Vader, fully maxed out. Melting Pot, about 2% short. But pretty much maxed out. So everybody's going to be entering this season for their 3-year-olds with a little bit of distance. Zagrala's at a mile 1. Charlie, Vincentian, Fader, and Melting Pot all about a mile. British Triple Crown, Irish Triple Crown, Aussie Triple Crown. They all start at a mile. I've got 4 horses that could run those. They gain distance, they could win 2 legs, maybe at an outside chance 3. And Zagrala, is she looking lined up for the American? Is it there? Could we do something? What about the French? They could all probably run in that. I don't know. It's going to be fun finding out. And I hope I see you there. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate the support, as always. Thanks to Hayden for joining the Patreon. If you want to become an accomplice like Hayden does, If you want to be a supporter of this and my Twitch channel, the content we put out, then please do visit my Patreon link. It's in the description, along with a link to the community starters orders server on Discord. My own personal Discord will be going up soon for members of the Patreon to be able to join and get involved in decision making, votes, suggestions, get early access to my files that I'm using, as in this schedule, for testing before we release it to the wider public. So get involved, get on that Patreon, link in description. Smash that like button, follow if you haven't. You know, I'll hopefully see you again soon. But this is a great start. I'm having fun. And this isn't a perfect schedule. There's a lot of work to be done on this schedule. We need to put feeder races in. We need to put all that kind of detail in. There's a lot more races we could add. There's Germany, there's New Zealand. I think there's another one or two we could add as well. Spain is one. I can't remember what else I could put in. But there's other nations we could put grade 1s in for. We could start building this into an actual proper schedule. So if you want to be involved, join my Discord when that link's available. Join the community one in the meantime. And smash that like button, subscribe button, and take a look at the Patreon and see if that's something you are able to do. You can get involved with testing this and any other schedules I make for Starters Order 7, any other content I make for any other game, and you'll be able to help with polls, enter giveaways when they start, and also be able to get yourself in the game either with naming horses or naming players in Football Manager or other sports titles, or so be it, wherever I can put you guys in. So thanks for considering it. Thanks for being a part of this journey. I will see you soon. More Starters Orders coming tomorrow as we start the 3-year-old seasons. Till then, take care, behave, stay safe, and I wish you all the best.